You would never know it's a college football playoff game. It looks like a normal Rose Bowl. Oregon, Ohio State. But it's Big Ten versus Big Ten now, and these teams have played in the playoffs, national championship game before. They've also played in other Rose Bowls, and this one's important. It's a quarterfinal game, New Year's Day, 5 o'clock Eastern, ESPN, and I've got the winner for you, the point spread winner, free, coming up right now. Hi, this is Steve Merrill, WagerTalk.com, right back here on Wager Talk TV, breaking down the Rose Bowl, January 1st, Ohio State, Oregon. Oregon, number one team in the playoff rankings with the bye. Ohio State, though, is the favorite, and I agree. I think Ohio State's the play here at minus 2.5 or less, and there are several reasons why. First of all, if you look at just the raw numbers this season, both of these teams played very similar schedules. Both were in the Big Ten. Ohio State, a 24.5 point better than average team, scoring margin. Oregon, only 18. That's a 6.5 point margin. And Ohio State played a tougher schedule by about 3 points. That would come out to about a 9 point better team in Ohio State. If you look at overall metrics as well, such as opponents played and statistical analysis, I get the line around 5. So I do think there is still value with Ohio State, even though they're the lower seed having to play last week at minus 2.5, which is obviously a very key number because there's about a 9 to 10% chance the Buckeyes win by exactly 3 points. So 2.5 or less, I think the play is Ohio State. Also want to point out that they do have 4 common opponents this season. And if you look at the point spreads of those games, take out home field, the odds makers had Ohio State about 3 to 4 points better on average in the point spread as well. So there's nothing strange about seeing Ohio State laying almost a field goal here on a neutral field. And the game that really jumps out to me, I know they lost to Michigan, not a good showing. But by the way, I did the free play videos last week for the game Tennessee-Ohio State. And I told you in the videos last week that I thought Ohio State was perhaps the best team in the country, but unfortunately had the toughest first-round matchup against Tennessee, whereas Indiana, SMU, Clemson, none of them really belonged in the playoffs. And Ohio State still took care of business. And I think that loss to Michigan actually was a nice wake-up for them and also put them a little bit under the radar with the general betting public. And, had they beaten Michigan, they would have played Oregon a few weeks ago in the Big Ten Championship. Now they got one less game of wear and tear, and they get Oregon anyway. So it's setting up well for the Buckeyes. Yes, this is a tough game. A team like Texas has a much easier matchup against Arizona State. But I still think Ohio State's the team to beat and will win it all. And that, of course, has to start here by beating Oregon. Getting back to those common opponents, though, if you look at the game that really jumps out to me is the Penn State game. On the road against Penn State, Ohio State held them to just 13 points, 270 total yards. And then a month later on a neutral field, Oregon gives up 37 points and over 520 yards to that same Penn State team. Ohio State's the better team on both sides of the ball. And if you look at the statistics, it bears it out as well. 1.6 yards per play better on offense. Oregon only 1.2. This is using their averages of versus opponents played. Defense is 1.6 yards per play better also Ohio State. The Oregon defense is only about 0.8 yards per play better than average. So once again, Ohio State's the better team on both sides of the ball, and I think we get line value at minus 2.5 or less. Take a look at the Buckeyes, 5 o'clock Eastern, New Year's Day, Rose Bowl on ESPN. Hey, comment below. What are your thoughts on this game? Side, total. How are you approaching it? What other games do you like in the playoffs here? Include your best bets with some analysis if you have time. Let's learn and earn and win together here on Wager Talk TV. And I do read the comments and I reply back. Thumbs up, like, comment below. The more thumbs up, likes, the more comments the videos get, the more free play videos I do each and every day for football and basketball here on the channel. And never miss out when free play videos are posted. When you click subscribe, click the bell as well for an instant alert. I've got free play videos for all 4 quarterfinal playoff games this week right here on the channel. And of course, if you want my official best bets, there's just one way to get my personal plays, and that's to be a direct client at wagertalk.com. And it is so simple. If I have a game I am personally using, my clients get it as well. I have one set of selections, and every client, whether it's 1 day, 1 month, or 1 year subscription, everybody gets the same plays I am personally using. Same games I've won consistently with now for 29 straight years as a full-time professional handicapper. Same games are up over 150 units of profit here in 2024. And yes, Happy New Year, whether you're watching this a couple days before or on January 1st. Happy advance or real New Year to you, and make that New Year's resolution part of making your winning approach to sports betting a profitable one by taking a serious, consistent investment approach in 2025. And I've got an offer that's too good to pass up. How about getting all my best bets for the next 365 days for just over $1 a play? Yes, this is how you do it. Promo code SM365 gets it done. It's an instant $811 discount on my 1 year All Sports All Access Pass. Why minus 811? Because that's exactly down to $99 a month, just over $3 a day, just over $1 a play for every college and pro football, basketball, and baseball best bet for the next 365 days and nights. Whether you want to start here in the final days of December or if you're joining us on the actual first, make a New Year's resolution to take a serious investment approach this coming year and win some money. Once again, 2024 up over 150 units on all sports best bets, and I look for 2025 to be just as good. SM365. Use that code at checkout. Select the 1-year all access and use promo code SM365 for an instant $811 discount on my 1-year all sport all access subscription. Steve Merrill, wagertalk.com. Get there quicker with shortcut WT.buzz/SM. And don't forget, I'm very selective. 2 to 3 best bets a day. That means those last cuts are pretty strong as well. And I always post my last cut as a free play on my page for everybody each and every day. Check out those daily bonus free plays on my page right now as well. Steve Merrill, wagertalk.com. Hey, follow me on social media at Steve Merrill, 2 R's, 1 L, at Steve Merrill on X and Instagram. And stay tuned here to Wager Talk TV because more free play videos, including all the quarterfinal playoff games, are coming up next.